Hey guys, it's Ayaz here from As Ayaz, and today I'm going to go through 4 books that have helped me out to become an entrepreneur and a business owner. Now, I'm pretty big on mindset types of books, self-development types of books, because I feel like that it's an area where if I can develop myself or grow myself, it feels great. Because if you're always not always changing, but if you're always progressing yourself, it's a good feeling to have that. So let's say you look back in 3 years time and you can see how much you've really grown, not just mentally, but in the situation that you're in and how you've gotten there. So having the right mindset can really change a lot of things for you. I've actually made a video about how to have winning mindset. So if you want to check that out, I'm sure there's a pop-up come here and you guys can check that out as well. So the first book that I read actually was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now this book goes through basically a money mindset. So it's very specific to money and assets and liabilities, and how a lot of things in society and people believe that our assets are actually liabilities, such as having your own property and paying a mortgage to the bank on that property is actually a liability. Even though over time you can grow the equity in that house, you are still paying for it and you're not gaining any money or cash each and every single day from it. So it's a really good book on understanding money, how it works, and how you can basically attract more money and basically make money work for you rather than you trading time for money. So it's definitely a really good beginner book for being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, or someone who wants to just understand the mindset a little bit better. So I highly recommend that you guys check this book out. There'll be a link down in the description below for all the books that I say today, and you can definitely check them out, and I highly recommend that you guys grab them. So the next book is Think and Grow Rich. Now this is another mindset book, and this goes into a lot of depth about your mindset, how the things that you think about happen in your life. Napoleon Hill actually interviewed or sat down with a lot of these successful people and asked them similar questions about how they became so successful. He noticed a pattern between them, and that pattern was actually thinking, visualizing, writing down your goals, and reading and looking over them every single day until they've achieved it. The book goes also into detail about a mastermind group, which is also your network or your friends or the people that you spend the most time around in business, in life, in your relationships. I'm sure you've heard of the saying that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. This is so true, because I've noticed myself that cutting some people out of your life that aren't trying to achieve the same thing as you, or are just going in a different direction. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get rid of all your friends, but you should definitely look into who you're hanging around with a lot of the time, because a lot of the time those people could be negative, could be dragging you down. They don't have ambition like you. So it does affect you a lot, and that's something that I changed, and I've seen a drastic change in everything that I'm doing since then. So I highly recommend this book. I'm sure that you can look up on YouTube and things called the Law of Attraction. It's definitely something that is very connected to Think and Grow Rich. So I'll leave a link down in the description below with more Law of Attraction videos and a link to this book also. The next book I recommend is the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Now this book basically outlines how we built businesses, how we went from working so many hours a week to only working a couple hours a week, literally 4 hours a week. And he goes into detail about how to outsource your business, how to prioritize things and activities that you need to get done, and break them down and outsource the rest. He goes into detail about mini retirements. Now basically that means instead of working for 40 or 50 years straight and then retiring with all the money you have, he speaks about enjoying your life throughout the years. So basically short bursts of working, making that money, making the business grow, whatever you need to do, and then rewarding yourself with a vacation or something materialistic, or whatever basically that you want as a short period of time that you've worked. You reward yourself, then you get back into it. He does speak a lot about outsourcing, and it's really, really good to see how someone was able to outsource almost their entire business and only work a few hours a week. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to right now outsource everything in your life and not do anything, because some people prefer to be a little bit busy and do a little bit more things and not outsource the things that you like doing basically. So this book is very practical, and it really helped me open my eyes about how much you can really outsource and what I didn't even know what outsourcing was when I first started, and that I had to basically hire people to do little things and I'd have to pay a fortune for them. You can literally pay people overseas $3 to $4 to do the things that people in your country would pay, that you'd have to pay $20, $25 an hour for. Now, you're not ripping these people off because their economy is completely different to ours or yours, and that way it's basically a medium average wage there. So there'll be a link in the description below for this book also, which I highly recommend that you guys check out. Now, the fourth book that I recommend is called The Secret. Now, I don't have it here. I don't know where it is, but I highly recommend this book. It's one of my favorite books that I read. I also watched the documentary called The Secret. It's basically the law of attraction. They're very, very much connected. So if you research the law of attraction a bit more, I highly believe in that it works and that I have done exactly what they have said to do in The Secret, in the law of attraction. I have seen myself grow within the last 6 months. I'd say the last 8 months or so since I last started doing all of this, and it's changed everything that I do. It's changed my mindset, the way that I do things, and I highly recommend that you guys check out the book. It goes into detail, it motivates you, it puts you in the right mindset, it makes you positive. The concept is pretty easy. It's you have your goals. So what do you truly want to achieve? You write them down. You read them every day. You close your eyes, you visualize your goals. And then this is the part that I feel like a lot of people miss out, is you actually need to take action towards what the goals are. So you can't just literally say, I want a Ferrari. And then you just chill, you relax, and you're like, yeah, I'm visualizing every day, I'll have it within a year. It doesn't happen like that. You need to visualize, you need to have the mindset first. Once you have the mindset, you need to take action towards it. And you'll notice that little things, little opportunities start to pop up once you get into that mindset, into that zone. Once you've been doing it for a month, 2 months, literally things start to pop up. You start thinking a little bit better. Your mindset is a little bit different, and you start to notice opportunities. You start to do little things that you haven't done before, and this is basically what the law of attraction allows you to do. So I highly recommend that you guys check out the link below for this book. Also check out the documentary. I don't know if I'll have a link for that, but I'm sure you can do a little YouTube search, and I think the documentary is on YouTube as well. Now, a bonus book that I actually haven't finished yet, it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age. Now, this book, I've heard heaps of reviews on it. The original one, which wasn't in the digital age, I've heard heaps of reviews. Apparently it's a good selling book. So it teaches you how to build relationships, rapport with other people, and how you can influence, basically get what you want. Not in a way where you manipulate people, but in a positive sort of way where you get what you want and then they get what they want. And it talks about, in this specific one, it talks about the digital age. So how you can build these relationships over the internet and virtually rather than only in person. So if you guys want to check this book out, also there'll be a link down below. And I'm also going to link a couple more books that I recommend that I haven't spoken about here today. I just wanted to give you a brief overview of a couple books, or 4 or 5 books that I have read and that I recommend, but there are a few more that I'll have in the link down below that you can check out also. Now, I actually started a Facebook group for Shopify. It's called the Shopify 6-Figure Wizardry by Ayaz. Now, if you haven't joined that yet, there'll be a link at the top of the description to join the group. I think we're almost around 100 members right now, which is great. Right now, I think we are on about 145 subscribers on this channel, which is amazing. It's grown since, I think, the last 2 weeks, roughly the last 2 weeks. It's grown like crazy, almost 100 subscribers within a week. So I'm really thankful for you guys subscribing, that you want to see my videos. I'll be bringing out more Shopify videos, more dropshipping videos. Now, if you want anything specific, leave some comments down below. I know I've made a video on how to make a Facebook ad, which I'll link right now here. I've spoke about how you can actually set up your own store and a few tips on what you should do. Now, I actually put a poll in the Facebook group and asked what a lot of people are doing currently. Now, majority of people have already set up their store. They've already done the product research. They're testing their ads. Now, that's great to see, and there were some people who actually asked for me to do a product research video. Now, if you guys want me to do a product research video, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to make it. If there's any other video topics you want me to do, leave a comment down below and let me know. Like and share this video, subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell so you know whenever I drop a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.